ZNS Total Sports, brought to you by Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center.
Welcome to sports, everybody. Byron Ferguson is currently the only Bahamian playing professional volleyball abroad, and he spoke about how it's been going.
I just got back from Indonesia. I'm looking forward to the next season. I'll weigh my options, and in the next probably month I'll decide where I want to go again. As a professional, it's all about your career and money. So they would ask me how much I would want to play for, and if they can't meet my figure, then I move on.
How many countries looking at you?
Right now I have Portugal, Poland, Spain, a few right now. It's difficult coming from the Bahamas and coming from the Caribbean, but you have to go and prove yourself. If I want to go back to Europe, I will leave in September, so I'll decide in another month. But if I want to go back to Indonesia, they don't start until January. So I'll make my decision a little bit later.
Amateur boxers Carl Heel, Rashia Williams, and Kishno Major made their way to Mexico today for the final set of Pan Am qualifiers. Former boxer Valentino Knowles is also traveling with the team, assisting head coach Andre Seymour. And tonight, Charles Fisher speaks with Valentino about the transition to the coaching ranks.
After his promising career was cut short in a drive-by shooting, the former world championship fighter Valentino Knowles is now ventured into coaching and taking it in stride.
It hasn't been all easy, but there is some paperwork involved, which I'll be heading down to this games, but there's a 2-day seminar because you have to be certified at this level of competition to even enter into the ring or the ring side with the boxers.
Despite the unfortunate turn of events that altered his life, boxing is one thing that kept him grounded.
There's a passion for the sport, but hey, I'm grateful to still be here, be a part of this team, and we're still carrying the flag and representing together.
What's more challenging, in the ring or coaching?
Well, for me, in the ring was easy. You can tell from my success, But this is a new chapter. We turn the page, and we're going to see what happens from here.
As an assistant coach that's headed to the Pan Am final qualifiers this week in Mexico, the guys are glad to have him in their corner.
To have a former athlete with me as my coach now, so that gives me more inspiration. He being there, I being there, so now I have him in my corner. He can tell me more things.
He knows what it is to get up to that level. You understand? Like I say, he's the Pan American. I'm silver medal, and that's why I use Valentino to work with them. You understand? Okay, and believe me, he is an excellent up and coming coach, Valentino.
Being a fellow teammate with the guys from the boxing level, these guys know that when I trained back then, I put in work and I give my all. And as a coach, I'm doing the same thing now for them and trying to help them.
We are glad to see Valentino still throwing punches after being down, but not out. For ZNS Total Sports, I'm Charles Fisher.
Thanks a lot, Charles. Well, the Bahamas Baseball Federation's Nationals will be headed back to Grand Bahama later on this month. Unlike in years past, though, Freedom Farm nor the Junior Baseball League of Nassau are expected to field full teams.
We challenge a little right now with money. We trying to just hustle money to get all of our teams there. We normally represent in the 6th division, and to be honest with you, we're struggling to get all 6 teams there this year.
We're sending 3 teams, primarily because it's a financial situation, okay? We're trying to put the funds together to make it happen. We have the 11-12, 13-15, and 16-18 that's traveling to Grand Bahama for Nationals.
We've submitted some information to the Ministry of Sport. We're hoping we can get some good answers on that so we can make sure that all of our membership can attend the Nationals this year, and we can have a very competitive Nationals. And that's all we're asking for right now is continued support to make sure that these young kids the comradeship can continue to go forward. These young kids can play together.
The 48th annual Long Island Regatta will take place this holiday weekend, and the committee is expecting a grand time in Salt Pond.
We've done some more repairs to our site, and we've done a lot more advertising, and it seems last year was a huge year for us. We had the most boats that we've ever had last year, and hopefully this year we'll see the same, if not maybe a few more.
They had a sail off in Long Island on the weekend with the 3 boats, the 3 A-class boats that are up there, and they seem to be pretty clean. I understand both of the Courageous was in Montague Harbor this weekend testing their skills. So I think everybody's looking forward to a great regatta.
Sweet Island Gal will be one of the sloops taking part in the C class at the Long Island Regatta. We spoke to skipper Keith Brown about his expectations.
I think I could do a little better than I've been doing. You know, I think the boat now is in a good shape. She's trim. Everything, you know, we got it right. The only thing we need to do now is execute with good crew, and I think we can come out okay.
Now, for those of you who can't make it to Long Island, South Andros also has a regatta going on this holiday weekend.
We're looking at 8 sailboats in the C class, then we have 6 boats in the E class. We also have, I think, probably 15 or more Kamalami boats. We're going to have the Kamalami boat races. We have the coconut bark boat race, and so it is going to be exciting. We have a lot of activities like the Ugly Man contest, the arm wrestling contest. We got basketball tournament. We have crab catching contests, conch cracking contests. It's going to be really off the chain.
Coach Ray Evans continues to do his part in trying to get deserving student athletes off to schools abroad, and he was on the move again recently, taking a look. He went down to Crooked Island to take in some of the talent there.
You know, as a former Jet and Crusher, you know, it was fun to put them through some football drills. Haven't done it in a while, so we're trying to get them into Florida, where they'll be close to Jacksonville area, and they'll be able to watch the Jacksonville Jaguars and, you know, and the universities. And then we got 1 soccer player and 1 baseball player, you know, in the midst amongst the basketball and track athletes. You know, I have all of their forms and everything that's needed. They're sent off to the schools by FedEx, and in about a week or 2 they'll have the acceptance letters in hand on I-20s. The family islands are being left behind, so, you know, we've knocked out 3 Long Island Acklins and Crooked Island this year. Hopefully and prayerfully we can maybe do 1 more, but it's kind of tight when it comes to schedule for schools them. So next year, if all goes well, you know, either myself or Coach Harvey, we'll try to add 3 or 4 more family islands to the mix.
The New Providence Old Timers Softball Association is underway with its 2015 season, and big plans are on the drawing board.
The next 2 weeks, we're going to be starting a tournament, and inside the league tournament on July the 10th weekend, and then we'll have an open tournament on the August Monday weekend. We're asking all the teams from the outside, from the Bankers League, the Government League, and also the NPSA to join us in that tournament. So that's what we're trying to do, and Tues most of the people in the country to come and watch the games here at the Southern Recreation Grounds, or we call it the Archdeacon Thompson Park, which is the best league in the country.
And some good news coming out of the NBA just moments ago. Klay Thompson has passed the concussion protocol to play in Game 1 of the NBA Finals tomorrow. So Bahamian descendant will start Game 1 tomorrow night for the Golden State Warriors as they take on the Cleveland Cavaliers in Game 1 of the NBA Finals. And that will do it for sports. Stay tuned. The Bahamas Tonight comes back after the break.
This is ZNS Total Sports, brought to you by 4th Terrace Diagnostic Center.